Could you tell me what you have learned from the years of writing?
It started off as a joke. Somebody said that, you need to have a website in your name because there are about 150 websites under your name and none of them is the original. And I asked them how long it would take. They said it would take about 6-7 months, we collect all the material and we need to spend time with you. I said, that's too long. Can I do something tomorrow? And they said, yeah, you can write a blog. I said, what is that? And they explained it to me. They put me onto a site and I wrote, hello, how are you? And closed the blog. And next day, there was 2 comments that came to me. And I said, wow, this is terrific. So I took those 2 comments and I said, thank you so much for writing to me. Who are you and how are you? That was 4 lines. And I got 10 more replies. And this just carried on. Now I have about 500 dedicated people on the blog who I have now named my EF, which is my extended family. I'm on 3,896 days every day. I've been writing the blog, and it's just, I feel very committed now because I know that there are at least 500 people who are waiting for this blog to come. And sometimes when I've forgotten to push the right button, the post button on the computer, from 5 o'clock in the morning I start getting these alarms. What happened to you, sir? Where's the blog? You haven't pressed the right button. Yeah, do it right now. So it's almost like a commitment, and, but it's really wonderful. No matter what time I finish at night, most of the time it's very late, I do find time to write something. It's a moment, as you described earlier on in your speech, of wanting to spend time with yourself, to have your own solitude, and maybe just have an opportunity to talk to yourself. And if you can express that in words, and if there are a few people that want to read it, it's just wonderful. It's not for any kind of personal gain or any kind of commercial gain. It's just something that comes out. I never know what I'm going to write until you actually open that blog post in front of you. And then suddenly everything starts happening. It could be anything. Just, a review of the day's work, some issue that has troubled you, something that my father wrote, something that I wanted to express on that.
Since I have a book out, and I've always turned to the 2 of you for advice.
Can you speak a little louder?
Sure. Would you like me to screen judge? I'm happy to do so. As I have a book out, can you please advise me on what is the sensible way to deal with criticism? Both of you.
Asking the wrong person.
Come on, JB, I'm sure you can be vaguely diplomatic for half a minute.
I should try.
By the way, my entire accomplishment of this entire evening is not the book or any of that. The fact that JB has not screamed at me like 60 minutes is like a huge deal. So I won this show at this point in time.
I'm the wrong person to answer. He's the one.
Yeah, if I go down,
He'll do it.
she's more
He'll answer
to
this
what's the correct, sensible response one can have to criticism.
I don't actually care. But
The first assurance that you get is actually somebody's read your work. It's very important for us in the creative field because if nobody goes to see our film, that's really bad. So that's one of the first things that comes to your mind. But seriously, I would accept criticism. I would like to accept criticism. Because I think it gives you an aspect of your work which you were not aware of. And there are many critics, I'm sure there are many here tonight, who are able to have the perception of being able to go beyond what you've written or have a different viewpoint. And I think it's important for anyone that's in the creative field to know that. Many a times we are unaware of it, and most of the times the critics are right and we are wrong. In such situations, when you feel that they've been unfair, cut that criticism out from the piece of paper, stick it on your bathroom wall, and every morning look into the mirror and say, one day, buddy, I'm going to disprove you.
So, Amitabh, I want to thank you for teaching the wisdom in remaining silent. And Jaya, I want to thank you for showing the strength it takes in speaking up, because these are the two fundamental things that I would like you to learn from both of you. I also wanted to give you a copy of my book. May I?
I've got the book, I've read it.
And you've kept it in front, so that's not good. No, Jaya.
It's back. Yes, it is. I've given it to my sister to read it. She read it and she's brought it back.
I don't really remember. May I please invite you to give this book? Actually, I'm sorry. I started out in the evening with bringing my ancestors in. Is there a line of your dad's poetry that would serve as a blessing as you share this book with the rest of the world? Is there something that comes to you that's appropriate, that feels like blessing, so that all our ancestors looking up can smile?
I really don't know. I can't really say a line without the entire verse, and I don't remember the entire poem, but I was talking earlier on about how sometimes my father would ask me to read some of the poems that he had written and explain to me the graph of the poem. So there was a poem that he wrote on the kind of the rush of life that we all go through. And he wrote, जीवन की आपाधापी में कब वक्त मिला कुछ देर कहीं पर बैठ, कभी ये सोच सकती जो किया कहा माना उसमें क्या बुरा था। जिस दिन मेरी चेतना जगी मैंने देखा मैं खड़ा हुआ इस दुनिया के मेले में, हर एक यहाँ पर एक भुलावे में भूला, हर एक लगा है अपनी अपनी देखे में। कुछ देर रहा हक्का बक्का भौचक्का सा, आ गया कहाँ क्या करूँ यहाँ जाऊँ किस जहाँ, फिर एक तरफ से आया ही तो धक्का सा, मैंने भी बहना शुरू किया इस रेले में। So life, he said, was एक रेला है, एक मेला है, जीवन किया कहाँ माना उसमें क्या बुरा। But these are the lines. It's okay to recite them, but what he actually made me understand was that many a times a poet writes an expression and through words actually gives it some kind of physicality. So if this first line were to be read the way he had written it, to explain the rush of life, it would be something like this. कि जीवन की आपाधापी में कब वक्त मिला कुछ देर कहीं पर बैठ कभी ये सोच सकूं जो किया कहा माना उसमें क्या बुरा था।